Hey you guys, so I am back with another video. Today I will be making oyster mushrooms and I'll be making them into like seafood so it'll taste like shrimp or something like that. So these are all the ingredients that I'll be using. I'll be making vegetable fried rice. So I have my peppers over here and my rice over here, and the panko crumbs is going to go on the mushrooms. And of course I have my favorite tortilla available, and we will be using sweet chili sauce inside of our fried rice. So let me go ahead and rinse these off, get these chopped up, and I will be right back. Hey you guys, so right now I am actually just chopping up the peppers. The water is heating. I'm going to just add a little bit of olive oil to the water. That's good. And we don't really need to add any seasonings at the moment for this type of rice because it's already seasoned yellow rice. You can actually cut your peppers in what way you want when you're making fried rice. I'm actually going to be leaving them long because the kids kind of like it like that. Add the rice now because it is boiling. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it in there. I'm not a rice measurer, guys. I just go with the flow. And you don't want to cook the rice too much in here because we're going to saute them in our sauce, with our sauce and peppers. This should be enough. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna let that cook. We're gonna also add a little bit of coconut milk. Just a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of that for right now. Mix it up. And we're gonna let that cook while we work over here. Our peppers are already chopped up. We're gonna just place them in this pan over here and wait till the rice to be semi-cooked while we work on our oyster mushrooms. Now when I tell you, these are gonna taste just like seafood. You just have to know what you're doing. We're gonna actually put these in the air fryer once we season them and some olive oil. You'll see. Sit tight. I actually decided to add some string beans to the rice and some already pre-cut chopped onions. I don't really like cutting fresh onions too often. So that's what we're gonna add extra into our rice today. Now we're just gonna break the mushrooms apart a little bit. So it seems like it's enough. A lot, really. You don't necessarily have to break them up, you guys. Look at that. It almost kind of looks like meat, like the way it peels apart. You see that? So we're just gonna douse these with a little bit of olive oil. So we're not even gonna use the Badia season. We're gonna actually use this. It's actually fish seasoning. So it gives that flavor, that seafood flavor. To add too much because we are going to also add the panko crumbs. This is how it looks. I actually should have put this in a bigger bowl, being that I need to actually mix it up and stuff, so I will be transferring this into a bigger bowl. I'm gonna sprinkle it all over the mushroom. You see how it's looking already like seafood? We're going to go ahead and get these vegetables started while the rice is still cooking. And we're gonna also pop these bad boys in the air fryer. Okay, you guys, so our rice is perfect. We don't want to overcook the rice, you guys. Be afraid to get your hands a little dirty because sometimes you have to just kind of mix it up yourself to kind of get the breading all around the mushroom. See how colorful? Oh, that's one thing we love in this house is eating vegetables. So we're just gonna add a little bit of garlic powder actually, just a little bit. I guess we didn't need the badilla tonight. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of badilla to the oyster mushroom. You want to turn your fire down a little bit since we got the vegetables a little bit going, and we just want to add the rice to the vegetables before we stir them up. I might have made too much rice, but trust me, it's not too much rice in this household because we have 4 children to feed in here. So we don't complain about too much food. So if anything, I might just put this little bit of rice in the freezer because we do not waste food either. Okay, that looks good. If we need more rice, we'll just add more rice. So when you're placing the oyster mushrooms into the air fryer, you kind of just want to place it in there nice and neatly. Kind of grab like a scoop of it and place in there. Any excess, I would just kind of put it on top of it, sprinkle on it. Okay. Now we're going to actually add this into our rice. You really don't need a lot. That should be good enough right there. And then we're just going to stir fry this up. So we're coming out good, you guys, over here. It smells so good. Just waiting for our shrimp to finish cooking. Our oyster mushroom shrimp to finish cooking. And we're gonna have shrimp fried rice for dinner tonight. The shrimp is actually done. Well, the oyster mushroom shrimp is actually done. See? Oh, it actually looks just like shrimp. Hey, you guys, dinner is done. Of course, you know I'm always extra, so we have some English organic cucumbers and some cherry tomatoes added with our dinner. So here is the fried rice with the sweet chili sauce and our shrimp, our fake shrimp actually, because it is oyster mushrooms. Hey you guys, thank you again for tuning in to today's video. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to turn on your post notifications and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.